All right. Friday, October 17th. Little update. Uh, Wednesday, the 15th, I was in seeing the ophthalmologist. My pressures was good. 10 in the eye they did the surgery on. 6 in the eye they didn't. He asked me what I was doing. I've been meditating. And even through the day, I'll take a few minutes, do some breathing exercises that I've been learning, just to stay calm. And stay away from poison people who are sour and negative. Okay, number one. Number two, I told the doctor my vision is causing me issues concerning my work. That is true. That is not a lie, regardless of what anybody says. The doctor put me off work due to my vision. Because, quote unquote, he said, your vision is bad, you're off work. Which technically means disability, albeit probably long-term disability. Work don't like that. Only screw up was I forgot to ask him for, give me the initial note to take into work to drop off. I called HR yesterday. I'm dealing with the younger HR rep that's there instead of the other one because, well, let's just say me and the other one we're not exactly eye to eye and on a few things. So we'll leave that be at that, and everybody who knows me knows who I'm talking about. Just like they know the name of the HR rep I'm dealing with now, and I won't mention her name, but she seems pretty level-headed. Till everything else is straightened out, get me on medical EI so I'm not totally busted. But the way the system, everybody knows how the system is, exceedingly slower than frozen molasses. So, comes down to it, if I have to, I'll call the RSP guy and tell him, hey man, I might need 2,000 or, say 20, just to, make sure everything's all covered, get me through till stuff gets all going, and then deal with the hit after. Much as I don't want to. But, anyhow, the doctor slash surgeon, ophthalmologist, put me off work due to my vision. Because that means, one, I did not quit, as in volunteer retire, like I was going to initially. Two, it also means that because I had to know by today, Friday, and I told them yesterday, can't fire me. They would have wanted to fire me because then they don't have to fire you. You don't get EI or nothing. But I was told, they're going to do some tests. I told Roberts, the ophthalmologist. I've been dealing with him for years. Maybe the name's familiar to some of you others. Maybe you've seen him. Who knows? I don't know. Not my business. But I told him that, and he said that the tests don't matter. I tell them you cannot work due to your vision. That's the end of it. That's a verbatim quote. He told me, get the contact information sorted out, start getting the paperwork going concerning disability and whatnot, and go from there, which means, better call me, people. Okay, you got to be in here to sign this or that. Or whatever. Don't send me an email because... Okay, little problem reading it, number one. Number two, I don't have a printer or scanner or whatever, okay, to print this off and supersize it, print it off, and sign it, scan it back through, whatever. I don't have time for that. Just be easier for me to make an arrangement to, say they call me and say, can you come in tomorrow afternoon, sign this paper here, and then go out to work and sign some other papers or whatever. If I can arrange it to, say they tell me, okay, at this particular date, I could probably make some arrangements for travel, or go to my brother and his honey's place, stay overnight there, and catch them. They get some free time during the day, the next day to, run me around, put up with me. So, or somebody from work, come down, see me, and finally come to my house and bring me whatever's got to be signed, on the work end of it. But what I'm saying is, there's documentation out there about people and the placebo effect who have healed themselves. There's documentation out there about a Dr. Dispenza who got hurt in a marathon, triathlon, whatever, hit by a Bronco, busted his back all up, spine, vertebrae, you name it, ignored the surgery, and he, in 10 months to a year, whatever the time frame was back up and walking again. And then he did physical therapy after he was able to get mobile on his own without surgery. So if that man can, focus on healing himself with his back and spinal cord, then I should be able to do the same concerning my vision. Because for years they tell, we can't do nothing with your eyes, or they can give you some glasses or some drops or a surgery and hope for the best. That's all they've been doing. Like, they've been telling the public that for years, and most of the world believes that. It's like anything else. It's like if you come from a broken home, prime example, and you're told from the time you're a brat you're no good for nothing right up into your adult years, you believe that after a while. So I'm getting the mindset of, I am going to heal my vision. I am going to get better. It's my own placebo because doctor wouldn't give me nothing or lie to me about it. Glorified, I guess you could say it's just glorified candy. Like a sugar pill, but not. I take a couple in the morning and at night. And I tell myself each time, this is going to help me get better. You got to get that mindset. Doesn't matter who you are. You get that mindset, something's wrong, you're going to get better, you will get better. Maybe, bam, next day you're good. Like, miracles have happened too. Like, I'd love to wake up tomorrow to 20/20 vision. Not have this weird fogging thing go on, not be paranoid, jump in the car, go to town and back without a friggin' problem. I'd love that. Like, who knows? I since the stuff been going on with me, yeah, I believe miracles, the placebo effect, you name it. Like, if I'm able to get better, and then they medically prove me, hey, you're shit, man, you're good to go. Like, you can drive again, you can work, whatever. That'd be friggin' awesome. I'd be jumping for joy. The whole works. But you got to get the mindset that you are going to get better. Don't let negative people say, oh, that's bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Tell them to go to hell. Like, stay away from them. Because if you believe long enough and hard enough you're going to get better and beat something, you will do it. And I plan on beating this like a redheaded stepchild. Like, would I love perfect vision? Sure thing. But you know what? I'll be happy to get everything back to where I am able to read properly, drive properly, work properly, and so on, and stay that way until I drop dead. I don't mind wearing glasses. If I can get the other stuff dealt with. Some nerve damage is kind of permanent, but if I can heal up what I got left, and get that under control, and if that'll solve 80% of my issues so I'm considered back to normal, I'm all for it. And if other people don't like that, well, okay, that's your choice. Like, you don't have to like it, you don't have to listen to me, I don't care. Do your own thing. But I'm determined to get better. And I'm not going to change that mindset for nobody. And I'm not going to let nobody try to put me down or depress me, be it friends or family. I don't care. Like, this is about me now. Like, I'm going to heal. I'm determined to heal, and that's that. So I'm off work, doctor's orders, which means I'm going to be going on disability. And that's all there is to it. So, Anyhow, that's that, guys. You all take care, stay healthy, and all that jazz. Stay away from the sour, negative people who try to drag you down to their level. Don't do it. And I'll talk to you all again sometime. Take care, everybody.